Good evening. Welcome back to Storky Farmstead, you guys. So I wanted to talk to you about how do you natural feed rabbits when the weather begins to turn? So I get that question a lot. Can you tell I've been picking pokeberries for the chickens? They're like, Sam, how are you going to feed your rabbits a natural feed when your garden is dead? I've got some great examples of things you can feed rabbits even when you aren't in spring or summer. Now this, my friends, is dried basil. So one of the things that I do here at Storky Farmstead is I don't dismantle my garden. So yeah, everything's officially dead. We had 2 freezes back to back, and now it's back up to 70 degrees. Go flipping figure. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave these dying plants alone. Now, when I'm ready to take down my trellises, I'll remove all the trellises and I'll run my lawnmower through here and I'll just chop it all up. Throw out some cover crop seeds, water it down real good, let those grow up, run my lawnmower over those, tarp it all, let it all die again, plant in it in the spring. It truly is that simple. But back to feeding. Now, the frost killed this, but my God, if you have never smelled dry basil when it's drying, your rabbit can eat all of this, all right? But really what your rabbit is gonna love is this woody part. So think about, what do rabbits eat during this time of the year? Well, they actually eat things like leaves and woody material like this, and they eat bark, and they eat any grass or green they can find on the ground. So one of the things that you can be feeding your rabbits are things like basil. Now let me turn you around and show you actually how good the comfrey looks. Here in places like Louisiana, everything around it is dead. But look at that comfrey. Y'all, they take a freeze really well. It has to stay around 17 degrees for about a week before that plant begins to die back. So in South Louisiana, if you have a big enough crop of comfrey growing, you can actually feed your rabbits out on comfrey for the majority of the winter. You don't have our temperate climate. What you can do is, before the heavy frost comes in, pick it, turn it upside down, paper clip it, or put it in a rubber band, whatever you want to do. Put it in bundles, hang it in your house or your shop or your barn, and let it dry. And you can feed this out dried like hay. And that is a great idea. So what our rabbits ate today was basil, comfrey, and then I went back here to my corn plants. Because remember the other day I told you I was so close to having a bumper crop of sweet corn, but the frost caught me. Go figure. Happens more than it doesn't. However, I left the ears of corn on here. They're either going to go ahead and ripen up, or I'm going to pull them like they are, feed them to the chickens one way or the other. But the stalks are still pretty good. So what I started doing was cutting these top parts off, feeding these good dry leaves like hay, and this part to the rabbits. It's good, it's fibrous, it's already drying out, the rabbits love it. And it's a way for me to be able to feed them a more natural diet without having to 100% depend on pellets. Now we are going to be ordering our pelletizer in the next week or 2, and I'm going to cut all that corn back there down, bunch of comfrey, those big beautiful stalks of okra. We find them. Well, they're out there somewhere, but they're drying up, and I'm gonna run those through the miller. I'm gonna pelletize that too. So the cover crops aren't ready to be turned into pellets, but the corn and the okra and the comfrey will be a good start. And I will start mixing my pellets into what they're already eating and slowly move them to my own mixture. Yep, I'll be doing lots of videos on how to make your own pellets, because I am determined that I'm going to only make one type of pellet that will work for the chickens and it will work for the rabbits. There's no reason to get all fancy. I can supplement both for what I can't get into their pellet by growing it here on the farm myself. But that is the last input cost I have on my farm, is the feed. So once I knock that out, you guys, we were 100% completely a profit farm. Go me. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Come on this journey with us. Yes, I am going to do the giveaways. No, I haven't figured it out. Yep, I'm going to Rumble. No, I haven't figured it out. We've only been back from Maui for 5 days, and we have been boots on the ground running since we got back, you guys. Got a lot going on here at Starkey Farmstead. I run a 2-acre farmstead pretty much by myself. I'm trying to make sure everything's ready for Kyler, so when the people come, they'll be happy and he won't be uprooted again. I got a daughter thinking about moving back from New Zealand. Got a son fixing to get married in January. Got a lot going on. And my brain kind of feels like it's going to pop sometimes. But I will be doing the budget video this week for you guys on what we collected and what we spent in Maui. I will be doing a live sometime tomorrow. I'll send something out in the community section on our YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe because this is what you're helping. We are finally starting to make money on YouTube. Thank you, Jesus. After 17 months of faithful videos, that money is going back into this farm to make it as off-grid, organic, and regenerative as possible, and allowing me to get more technical in the things that I do, learn those techniques and that technology, and then make a video and share it with you guys. So we appreciate you more than you will ever know. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for rowing in our boat.